This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking to score with a run to the right. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. But really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it. And there's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person.
Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found the one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On the move now. With sure hands, it's Frazier. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Grab down the middle, it's Thompson. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And they will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Miller. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Edwards. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Look at that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Grab down the middle, it's Pullman. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Now the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's caught. It's Cobb. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Close to the tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Miller. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
He's in the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
On 1st down, it's play action. It's reeled in. It's Portman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and he can take advantage of it.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. To throw, it's Arnold. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Howard. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Auburn, to put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
To the air, it's Russell. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Now, that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run, he'll let it go. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And a throw for it on third and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. He hands it to the back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble to his left. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a handoff. He will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Extending the play now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. 1st down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll feed the back again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Point after, up and good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To throw, it's Arnold. With the catch, it's Coleman. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the Sticks.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice grab. It's Cobb. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away with the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. doesn't travel very far. And the returner heads out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and a chance at a big man touchdown. He doesn't run out of oxygen. Touchdown, Tigers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now, the 25. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Direct snap. He escapes the pocket. He'll try to use his leg. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another